right, lovely. And then drop down from there. I'd like you now to take your heels away so your feet are facing forward. So your shoulders, take them up, squeeze them back. So open the chest, bring the shoulders together, and then drop it down. Okay. From that position, I would just like you to tap forward on the right. So tap on the right, tap forward and back, and then the other side. And now take it out to the side. So it's a little tap to the side, and then tap, and then behind, tap behind, and through. Okay, let's do that again, but do the opposite arm. So it's a tap, okay, and the other side. Lovely. And now to the side, into that frontal plane, and through. And the sun has gone in, and then into that extension. Okay, now from here, heels down, feet facing forward, and bring the arms down into that little squat. And again, so sitting back into those heels and reach. Give me 2 more. 1, and reach up, and 2, and reach up. Let's do that all on the right leg. So I really want to get this lumbo-pelvic area moving at level 1. Right leg only. So it's a tap to the side, tap, take it behind, and now give me 1 squat. Down, and now on the other side. So we're going to go a tap and through, take it back, and then behind you into that hip extension, and then into a squat. Okay. Now, guys, taking your hands together into a little fist. This is what I'm going to call ski arms today. Okay. So if you see me from the side, into ski. So imagine I've got my weights in my hand, and that will be our ski arms today. So bring them down at the side of you. Bring your ski arms forward into the squat. And lift. And again, 2 more. 1, and release, and 2, and release. Lovely. Lift the arms up. Take the ski arms away, and take yourself back into a back extension. Okay. And then bring it forward all the way, and then drop it, so we roll it down. So we're going in for a flexion and an extension of the spine, and then rolling it up. Okay, and then up to the top, and then taking your arms up with you and back. Okay, so we've stayed in sagittal plane. Stay here. So we're going to go over to the right side. So there's your right into lateral flexion. So this really mobilizes the lumbar spine. So the lower end, the most important part that stabilizes us, that takes most of our weight. There's just like a crossroads. So every movement of the body goes through the lumbar spine. Okay, so we've gone into sagittal plane, we've gone into frontal plane, and now into rotation. So hands together and rotate. That's it, lovely. And again, so really getting that spine moving. And one more time. Okay, so let's take that from the top. So open out the arms, ripple forward. So 1, extend the chest open, and 2, and extend. Bring the right arm over, and then the left arm over, and again. So really reach for it, yeah? Over, really try and touch, and back. If you've been a bit stiff this morning, you may not get anywhere near there. Bring the hands together into rotation. So this is all about spinal mobility at the moment, yeah? Just getting everything nice and warm before we start working with the shoulders. Okay. And then down and through. Taking your arms up into that extension, back extension. Push back, and then from there, fold it forward into that forward flexion and roll all the way down as far as you can towards the floor. And then inhale, exhale, draw in the abdominals. Your abdominals are going to support your spine as you come up. As we come up to the top, we're going to take the arms up with us. We're going to go into a lateral flexion. Over, and we got 1 more plane of movement to do after this, and remember it is our rotation. So I'm going to bring the arms down in front, palms are together, and then rotate. So round to the right, and then round to the left, and again. How are you feeling, guys? Good today. And round. Sun's coming out and through. Okay, drop the arms down. Just tap forward, yeah? So we're going to do a little tap, then out to the side, and then take it behind. And now give me 1 squat with ski arms, yeah? Ski arms, and down, the other side. So it's 1, and to the side 2, and then behind 3, and then ski arms, down. down. Okay, let's take it up a little bit further into a knee raise. So right leg and left arm. So 1 and 2 and again 3 and 4. Now into hip extension. Take it back. 1 and the other side. 2 and 3 and 4. Give me a side lunge. So come over to the side and in. Lovely. I can't really see you very well because the sun is shining right onto the screen. I can't really see myself either, but not to worry, I don't want to really look at myself anyway. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. So knee raise and extension. Here we go. Do 1, so lifting the femur. Now push back into hip extension, lifting from the glute. Okay, now give me 2 lateral abductions. Stay on this side, do that again. Over. And then 2 onto the other side. 1 and back and 2 and back. Okay, let's do it all on the right leg and then all on the left. So let's lift up the right knee. Okay, and now take it back. And now into 2 lateral lunges. So all I've done is switched it one side and then I'll switch it onto the other and now onto the other one. Here we go. So now into hip extension and now into 2 lateral abductions. Make sure your inside leg stays nice and straight. Down and through and up. Lovely, guys. Roll the shoulders, take them back and drop them down. Let's take the legs out nice and wide. Okay, so really go to the inner thigh. Push my weight down in towards my right side. So I'm feeling the stretch on the inside of my left thigh into the inside and then switch it over to the other. Okay, and again, so up and over. So really feeling that stretch right into those adductors. Okay, and then bring it into the center. Yeah, hands are down on top of the thighs, and then from there, okay, all I want you to do is take your right shoulder and push over to your left knee. And then center, and then over to the other side. Okay, center, and then over, center, and then over. Okay, bring it into the center, sumo squat. Take your hands down, pushing the pelvis back, take it through, reach up. And again, sumo squat, take the hands down towards the floor, reach up, squeeze. 2 more, down to sumo, reach to the sky. 1 more time, down to sumo, and reach to the sky. Bring the arms down, float them around like a rainbow, and bring your feet in together. Circle back the arms for 2. And now it's time to take your hand weights. Okay, so what I'd like you to do, to begin with, is just take 1 weight. Okay, so just 1 weight. Are we all okay there? Lovely, all there. Oh, wonderful. Right, okay, so we've got just our 1 weight. I want to place our 1 weight into our left arm, okay, into our left hand. Okay, so from this position, what I'd like you to do is go back to what we did with our leg sequence. All right, so we're going to come up onto the right knee, so I'm going to float up. Okay, now I'm going to take it out to the side, then I'm going to take it behind, and then I'm going to do a squat. Remember, ski hands. Okay, let's do that again on the right leg. So it's doing 1, out to the side, 2, take it behind, hip extension, 3, and then 1 ski squat. Okay, let's do the other side. So hands. So we're going to go on through the left leg now. Okay, up we go. So it's wrong arm. Here we go. So we're going to go up and through. 1, to the side, 2, hip extension, 3, 1 ski squat, 4. Let's do that again. Get it right this time. 1, and to the side, 2, take it behind, 3, 1 ski squat, 4. Excellent. Guys, take your second weight now. Okay, so 2 weights, both hands. Okay, keep your arms down the side of you as we do this. And I want you to lunge forward to me. So it's a lunge to me, and then come back, and then the other side. So step into it. Remember what we always say, if it's too difficult through the knees, then you just step rather than bend through the knee. Okay, 1 and release and 2. Now go out to the side. So it's over to the right and then over to the left. And again, over to the right and then over to the left. Now go into your transverse. And remember, take the hips round with you. Take them through and back. And then the other side. Round and back. 2 more. So really pushing the hips into that rotation. And back, rotation, and through. Give me a ski squat. 1 and down. And again. 2 and down. 2 more. 1. Really sit back. And if it's too much for you with the weights, then don't use them. Give me an upright row. So squeeze up. So hands up. Yeah. Hands up towards the chest. And then lower. And again. So squeeze up towards the chest. Bracing the abdominals the whole time. So don't let them go. Okay. 1 more. Okay. So upright row. From here, hip extension with upright row. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, I'm going to add that into our sequence. Up to knee raise, right knee and left arm. Here we go. So it's 1 to the side, right side, 2, hip extension with upright row, 3, 1 ski squat, 4. Lovely, the other side. So it's 1, take it out to the side, 2, upright row, 3, 1 ski squat, 4. Lovely, guys. Bring the up weights all the way up to the top and then all the way back down to the bottom. And again, up and through. Now, up to the sky, now open. So I'm into a V, yeah? So I'm into my V. I'm going to bring my elbows down towards my waist and then I'm going to lift back to V. Yeah, so down, so really pulling back. So if I show you from the back, so I'm pulling back, yeah, in towards my shoulder blades and up. And again, squeeze back and up, yeah. And again, really tuck those elbows in and release. 1 more time. Down and release. Now rainbow the arms around. Okay, and then circle back the shoulders. Okay, let's do that from the top. So take them out into a V, now into a W. Down into W, and V, and W, and V. And now circle them all the way around. Lovely. And then drop them down in front of you. Make sure your feet are about hip distance apart. And then just raise up the right arm, yeah, into a frontal raise, and then down, and then the other side. So just keeping things really simple this morning. Yeah, and any time, because if you haven't used weights you haven't done much Pilates for a little while, you might find this a bit of a strain on the muscles. But good, really good to challenge yourself. And we can't do any harm. We're on anywhere between 1 and 3 kilos. And it's amazing, guys. The more resistance you do, your body adapts so quickly. And I've been weight training every day during this lockdown. And my strength is, oh my goodness, I'm carrying much heavy weights now, which I used to struggle with before. So just, if you can keep at your weights, you've got your weights at home, at least 3 times a week, and you'll really see that definition. Give me a lateral abduction. So I'm going to go out to my side and down, okay, and again. So make sure the arm, use your monitor as your mirror. Up, in line with the shoulder, and down, and the other side. Up and through. Let's do both arms if you can. So go both and through and lower. And again, up and through and lower. And again, squeeze and lower. Last time, up and lower. Okay, now we're going to bring the arms like into a ski shape. So the fists are going to come in forward. I'm going to bring the arms up. Yeah, so my palms are facing together. I'm going to open my chest. I'm going to come back in and I'm going to come down again. Okay, so we've done this lots of times. So I'm just adding in the weights. We lift up, we open the chest, we come in and we lower. Give me a lunge forward. So I lunge 1 and take it back, and 2 and back. Now go back to the arm sequence. So it's 1, open, 2, squeeze the scaps back, 3 and lower, 4, lunge to me for 2, down and through and up and down and up. Lovely. Taking your right arm into a square and then your left arm into a square. Okay, I want you to bring the elbows in, yeah? So see, I want to see where I am. My elbows are in towards one another. Not here, not here, in, yes? I'm into a little square. From this position, I'm going to push up. So I'm working through the anterior deltoid, yeah? The muscle in the front of the shoulder. So up and down, yeah? And again, so squeeze, up and lower, and again, up and lower. Now draw the weights down at the side of you, yeah, so they're down at the side of you. Now I'm going to curl up, shoulders, weight to my shoulders. I'm going to push up, yeah, palms are together. I'm going to come back down to my shoulders and lower. I'm going to add in a sequence with the lower body. So push, in and down. One more time, get ready to squat. So we're going to come up, through and down. Give me 2 squats. 1 and lift, and 2 and lift. Take it back up to the shoulders. So squeeze into bicep curl. Take it up to the ceiling. Take it back in and lower down. Give me 2 squats. 1, release, and 2 and release. Just circle back the shoulders. And again. Okay. Last combination we're going to do with our weights to go a little bit deeper into the muscle tissue, and then we're going to come down onto the okay, so lift up, inhale, exhale, come to your frontal raise, pause and lower. And again, inhale, exhale, push, pause and lower. Okay, now I'm going to take it up here into frontal raise, turn, open, squeeze the scaps back, come in, turn and lower. Yeah, so you've got a lot of turn there. So I'm working through the rotator cuff. Open, really squeeze back, come in, turn and down. Give me 2 squats. 1 and release, 2 and release. Last time. So we come up into a frontal raise, we turn, we open, squeeze back, and come in, turn and lower. 2 squats, down and lift, and down and lift. Take the legs up nice and wide, guys, and just you keep your weights just in front of you and just come into the right side, yeah? So taking the weight, if you want to bring your left hand weight onto your thigh for really loading that right glute, then do so. Center and then over to the other side. Okay, and again. So reach over, up to the center and through. Okay. And then up to the center. Hold that here, guys. Sumo squat with your weights. Bend the knees. Tilt the pelvis back, yeah? So I'm pushing back, down towards the floor, up, shoulder press, yeah? And again, bring it down, through. Sumo squat, up, shoulder press, yeah? And again. So we go down, squeeze the glutes, up, shoulder press. Last time, coming down, squeeze those glutes, up, shoulder press, hold that there, and then take the arms in that rainbow around, all the way around, and then circle back the shoulders. And one more time. Okay, well done, guys. Bring your feet together. I hope you're feeling stronger, leaner, fitter. Oh, I'm a bit worn out. Whew. So I'm going to put my weights down a moment. I'm going to come over to my screen, just make sure we're all okay. Are we all okay, guys? Right. Can I review? Yeah? All good? All good. Excellent. Right. We're going down onto the mat. We're just check a minute. I haven't got anybody in my... Right. Okay, just making sure nobody was in the waiting room. Okay, so I'm going to bring the computer down. Okay, are we all there? We had a little, can you all hear me? No, I had to go a little bit of a technical issue there. Okay, I'm going to bring my mat around and I'm going to come down so it with you. Okay. Okay, guys. All right. We're all there. Good. We're all there. Lovely. Oh. Okay. Guys, can't really see myself. Let me just bring it over a little bit. It's the sun on the screen. You can't see very well. I'm going to come from standing down onto the mat. Okay. So, from this position, standing up nice and tall. All right. From here, leave your weights down at the side of you. You won't need them at the moment. Okay. So stand up nice and tall. Fold forward. Take it down. Roll it down. Walk your hands away from you into your down dog. Yeah, so I'm into my down dog. Hips are up nice and high. Heels are as low as I can down towards the floor. And I'm going to push back into my heels. Okay. Now I'm going to pedal push my feet. So I'm just pedal push down and through here. So releasing through the calf muscle. And think about the tailbone up to the sky. Yeah. Tailbone to sky. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Walk the hands back in towards you. Inhale, exhale, and then roll up to the top. Okay. All right. And again, so let's drop it down. Head, neck, and shoulders. Taking your chin towards your chest. Rolling it way down. Now walk the hands forward. Go out into your down dog. Yeah, I'm into my down dog. Okay, from here, bring the hands a little bit further forward and then go into your plank. All right, so I'm going from plank. Now, if you need to drop the knees at any time, then do so. Or you go up into your full plank, push back into downward facing dog, which is great for helping really boost, then bring it back down into plank, really boost the metabolism and immune system. Amazing. Okay, from this position, guys, just open the feet a little bit further. Okay, set your hands a little bit wider to the side of the mat, so wide on the mat, and then just lift your right arm and lower, and then your left arm and lower. Now lift your right leg. Remember, you can always do this onto the knees and lower, squeeze and lower. Okay, from here, lift your right arm and push back into down dog. Bring it through, push, take it back, down dog. Okay, other side, plank. Extend the left arm, push back, down dog, take the arm behind you. Push it through, high plank. Take it back, down dog, and through to plank. Drop the hand down, drop the knees down, and sit back into your shell pose. And release up. Okay, guys, we come around and face you this way. So I'm on all fours. Okay, all fours. I'm just going to sit back slightly towards my heels. Yes, so I'm sitting back slightly towards my heels. I'm going to bring my right arm and I'm going to thread the needle, dropping my shoulder down towards, as far as I can, towards the mat. And then I'm going to lift up and through. So when we've been taking the weight of our body through our hands and our wrists, it really can, and your shoulders. So it's still a shoulder workout, just because we're not holding the weights. Okay, and through. Well, this workout today is called precision and conditioning. And that's what it's all about, is conditioning the body, whether you are using your weights or not. But by using weights, you haven't got to do so many repetitions, and you just get that better quality workout. Okay. Okay, guys, hands down. Sit back into child's pose. All right. Stretch out the arms, come forward into cobra. Push down. And there we go, into your cobra position, and stretching through the abdominals. And again, push back. So instead of downward facing dog and plank, I'm now taking it down lower. Okay, and then come forward and push down. Okay. All right, guys. Lovely. Come around into a seated position at the front. This looks really well, actually. It's really good for the screen on my step. Works really well. Okay. All right. So from here, let's sit up nice and tall, and let's just take one weight. All right, just one weight. Then, if you haven't got your weight, then don't worry. Or as I said, anything, a stone, anything that you can hold comfortably in your hands. Okay. So weight out in front of you. If I show you from here, sit up nice and tall, C curve, and then take it back. Yeah? And then take it up to the top. And again, down we go. And then coming up to the top. And again, forward, go back into that fold, and then up to the top. Okay. Now, come back to here. Yeah. Now, if you have got a mini ball around and you want to use it, then that's good. But I'm going to make it a little bit harder. But if you're suffering from lower back, you may want to put your mini ball there. Okay. So my legs are bent. I'm slightly at an angle. Yeah, slightly at an angle. And I'm going to extend my right leg. So I'm keeping my weight up, my arms in line with the shoulders, and then I take it back. And then the other side. So it's like a single leg extension, but we're doing it. We're not making it harder. So if you're lying down on the mat, obviously your body weight is down, then your core is not working quite as hard. And again, over and through. And again, 1, 2, 3, over and through. Okay, now we're going to come down away from here. Inhale, exhale, and then take it up to the top. And again, down and through. Into one, and Ruby's on the camera, a screen, up, and then down and through, and then up to the top. Okay, I'm going to come round to the front. Ruby, will you move over a little bit, please? Okay, I'm going to come down. I'm going to place my weight down just to my right side. So I'm adding in the rotation. So I'm working through the local and global muscles now of the core. So the core muscles I'm working now is to the outside of my waist area. Yes, I'm going into my external and my internal obliques. Making it harder, I'm going to come over and I'm going to raise the foot up. Okay, now I've got my shoes on only because I haven't taken them off. I was standing on the patio and I didn't want to stand up with no shoes on, but feel free to take your shoes away. Okay, down and through and up. All right, guys, from here, I'd like you to take both weights, all right? Take both weights with you. But first of all, let's take the arms around. Drop the chin to the chest and just stretch out. Okay. All right, lovely. And through. Guys, I want us to come to the side of the mat. We're going to come down into a lying position, okay? So set yourself where you can come all the way back, taking your weights with you, okay? So from here, inhale, exhale, C curve, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then rolling it all the way down. Placing your head down onto the mat and place your arms up to the sky. Bringing your feet in, feet towards the glutes, and your knees are bent. Okay, then from this position I'm going to go into a tabletop. So I'm going to bring up my right leg into a tabletop and down, and then into my left tabletop and lower. So I really want you to think about not moving your lower back, your pelvis, everything staying nice and still. Yeah, lovely and still. And if you feel that you're shaking or you're coming in too far, yeah, just little lifts, all you need to do. Don't come up as far as the tabletop. Okay, I'm going to add in the arms. So I'm going to bring my right leg up into a tabletop and then my left leg. So my arms are ready to work and now I'm in my tabletop. I'm going to open my arms out into a fly. Yeah, I'm opening my chest and then I'm closing. And again, so open the chest and close. Next time I'm going to tap down. So I'm going to tap down on my right and then in, and then the other side, tap down and up. and then both legs together. I'm moving on quite quickly, guys, only because of time. Open and close, and again, open and close. Okay, stay here. Legs stay in tabletop. Remember, you can always lower them down if you want to, or stay here with me. Take your arms into a pullover. So take them behind and then back to tabletop. Yeah, and again, so taking them behind you and back to tabletop. Let's do it with the legs as well. So I'm going to tap down with my right and then up and then down on my left and up. Now I'm going to make it a little bit harder if you want to. I'm going to do a leg extension. So I extend the leg away and bring that in, and the other side. So really lengthen and in. So working the front part of our core now into the rectus abdominis. Up and through and extend back and in. And if you want to do both together, let's do it. So you extend away and in, and 3 more. Extend and back. And remember, you come as low as you want to. You may come just to 45 degrees. Yeah? So do, again, what's right. You need to really monitor yourself, especially when we're on Zoom sessions and I can't see you. Move your legs to about 45 degrees, guys, keeping your arms up, and from here flutter. 1, 2, 3. Again, no moving through the pelvis. Yeah, still staying in that neutral spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Lovely, guys. Taking your arms open, placing your feet back down onto the mat, knees are bent. Push your arms up to the sky and bring that in. Yeah. And again, push to the sky and then back down. So your elbows and upper arm will just tap down. Yeah, they'll come down on to the floor and up. All right, lovely. And again, squeeze, push, and lower. Okay. And then take it up to the top. Inhale, exhale to lower. And again, inhale, exhale to lower, but don't come down as far as the floor. Okay, so just stay there. Stay in that position and give me 8 pulses. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Take the weights down at the side of you. Stretch the legs away, stretch the arms away, and give yourself a full body stretch. Okay, lovely. Bring the knees into your chest, bring your arms over, and just stretching out. Okay. Extend your left leg away. Keep your knee in towards your chest. So really stretching out through the gluteal areas into the sacroiliac joint. And just relaxing and just circle the knee around. So that hip mobility, yeah? And if you're feeling any crunching, it's normal, it's fine. I get it as well. So don't worry about that. Okay. Circle. All right. Hold, squeeze. And then take that away, and then the other side. So bring the knee in towards the chest, get the stretch, and then turn. Yeah, just lovely little circles. So get the rotation through the hip joint. As I said, you may feel that you're sort of more crackly, poppy on one side than the other. Bring that knee into the chest. Okay, and release. Guys, turn over onto your tummy. Last exercise. On your tummy. Down and through. Make a little pillow with your hands. Okay. And then from there, just lift up one leg and lower. And again, thinking about not dropping the abdominals down. Thinking about that space. Yeah? So you're not pushing down into the mat. Lift and lower. and lift and lower. Make that pillow with your hands. To finish today on our exercises, take your head down to your pillow, scoop in your abdominals. Okay, we're going to work the core, the back of the body, right into the lower back now. So I'm going to lift both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more, faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Hands at the side of you guys. Push up, toes under, full plank. Up we go. Okay. From there, drop one knee and drop the other knee. Sit back and child's pose. Okay. Right, guys, come around to a seated position. Come around through. Take your weights just away from you. To your legs. That's it, lovely.